Welcome back to It's Cards Art, and I'm Ronnie Saha, your host, or the cardist, or the magician, or just a regular guy who teaches you card tricks. Anyway, so today I'm back again with a new card trick performance and its tutorial, of course. And in this trick, the magician never knows what the card is, what the card is, and still in the end of the trick, the magician finds out without even looking at the cards. Obviously, after the spectator names the card, the magician takes that card out without even looking at the deck. So this is gonna be a very interesting trick, and yep, let's go to the trick. So to do the trick, you obviously need a deck of playing cards, a normal ordinary deck of playing cards, and take the cards out. And you can also look that the cards are completely mixed if you want to look at it. But anyways, so let's begin the trick, and the trick begins with a spectator naming a card, any card he wants. So as you know that I don't have any spectator and I'm all alone in my life and in this room, so I have to predict the card for myself. So let's take the card, write this card on this sticky pad, and let's say 6 of clubs. Okay, so let's tear this page out and let's stick it in here. You can see that? Yeah, you can see that. Anyways, so the card is 6 of clubs. So now what you have to do is you have to call the spectator. You can hand over the deck totally to the spectator, and you tell the spectator to divide this whole deck into 2 heaps. 1, 2. As you see, centuries have passed since I started to deal the deck down into divide it into 2 heaps. Anyways, so now the 2 heaps are divided, the left heap and it's the right heap, obviously you know that. Now tell the spectator if your thought of card is black, then place the left hand packet on my hand. As we selected our card 6 of clubs, so it is obviously black, so let this packet take this packet and place it on our left hand, and tell the spectator to place the other packet above that packet. So now we have the whole deck again. Now again, tell the spectator to divide the whole deck into 2 heaps again. So let's pass another century. Now as you see that another century has passed and I've still not grown old because I'm Wolverine anyways. So now what you have to do, you have again 2 separate heaps of playing cards. Now you tell the spectator if the selected card by the spectator is a club or hearts, then take the left hand packet and place it on the spectator's hand. And if the card is spades or diamonds, then place the right hand packet and place it on the top of a palm, of the magician's palm or the spectator's palm anyways. So as we know that our card is 6 of clubs, so we will take the left hand packet and place it on our palm. And again, now we have to take the rest packet and place it above the packet. So now we again have a whole deck of playing cards, and don't worry, we don't have to deal any more cards. Now you have to tell the spectator to think of his card and deal down the number of cards which his card is. If he has 6 of clubs, then he will deal down 6 cards. If he has 10 of clubs or 10 of hearts, he will deal down 10 cards. If he has jack, then he will deal down 11. So that's how it goes. So now as we know that we have 6 of clubs, so we will deal down 6 cards. 6. And we have to take this packet and place it above the whole deck. Now after all this nuisance, all this work, the spectator can finally hand over the deck to the magician, and I am the magician itself, so I'm gonna hand over to myself. And now I'm gonna do a magic trick which is going to take the card above the packet. See, the trick is cool, man. This is super cool. Anyways, so this was the selected card, of course, 6 of clubs. So without blubbering much, let's go to the tutorial. Hey, so welcome to the tutorial, and this trick was devised by Howard Adams, and this whole trick is dependent on a setup, a very lengthy setup. Actually, for me, this is the lengthiest setup I've ever done for a card trick. I mean, it can take 5 to 6 minutes. I'm saying the setup is lengthiest because this is a whole deck setup, so you have to set the whole deck up, and the setup is very easy. I mean, the process of setup is very easy. You just have to stack the cards in ace of clubs, ace of hearts, ace of spades, ace of diamonds. You have to stack the deck in clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. In this way, the whole deck, you have to set the whole deck up like this from top to bottom. Remember the order: club, heart, spade and diamonds. You have to stack ace of clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds, two of clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds, and the whole deck through. You have to take that to the kings. I think you can understand the stack, or for your ease I can show you the whole deck. You can freeze the video, stop the video and take the look at the whole deck. Anyways, so let's start the trick. From here, the trick is very easy. The trick is actually done. The setup was the most important thing. Now you can do the trick blindfolded. Now what you have to do is again tell the spectator to divide the whole deck into two separate heaps like this. Obviously I forgot to tell the spectator that what card he is gonna select. So let's for this time let's try something different. Let's take Jack of Hearts. So this time the card is red. So you remember what I said in the performance: if the card is black, then we have to take this pile, the performer's left hand pile, in the palm or in the hand. Wow, this is the toughest part, taking the cards out of the table. Yeah. You have to take the performer have to take his left hand packet and place it on the left hand. But this time the card is red, so we have to take the right hand packet and place it on our palm, and take the rest of the packet and place it on above it. Now what I have to do, as you remember in the performance, I again dealt the whole deck in two separate piles. So let's do that again. So again we have dealt two separate piles, and now again remember, as I said, that if the card is clubs or hearts, then we have to take the left hand packet of the performer, and if the card is spades or diamonds, we have to take the right hand packet. So now the card is, as I said, Jack of Hearts, so we have to take the left hand packet and place it on our palm, just like this, and take the other packet and place it above it. Now what you remember, we have to do the exact same thing like the last time. We have to tell the spectator to call out his selected card, which is Jack of Hearts, and we have to tell the spectator to deal out the number of cards as this card is. It is Jack of Hearts, so we have to deal down 11 cards. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11, and automatically the dealing down process takes the Jack of Hearts in the top place. Now we have to take the dealt packet and place it above the deck. And now finally the performer can have the deck, and he can take the deck in behind his back to make the trick look more magical. And now, as he finds out the cards without even looking at them, the card is already on the top, so he takes out the card from behind his back and places it in the table, as it surprises the audience. So as you see, this setup is very hard, very lengthy. Not very hard. The setup is lengthy, but it's worth it. And if you can do false shuffles, then it is a cherry on top. If you can do false shuffles, then after the setup you can do a false shuffle, and then the trick is yours and the audience is yours. This trick will definitely blow their mind because the conclusion is really magical and really effective, and it will give great reactions. So this was it for today, and as I think I forgot to tell you in the beginning that there is a subscribe button down there. Do whatever you want with it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye. Need someone who could just so sometimes I struggle in this place, been in circles several days.